Yo, what's poppin'? It's your boy Crooks the Great back at you guys with another banger of a UFC 4 video. And in today's video, we're going to be using Suga Sean O'Malley fresh off his win against Petr Yan at UFC 280 last weekend. Now, as you guys can see here in this matchup, we're going to be taking on an ESFL player in TXCHH. Now, there's a couple of reasons why I brought this fight to you guys. Number one, obviously, is because Sean O'Malley pulled a huge win against Petr Yan last weekend, as well as it's an ESFL fighter that I'm taking on here, and then it's a rematch between Sean O'Malley and Chito Vera, which is going to be a fight that's going to be talked about pretty heavily. The UFC might actually have to book this fight again because it's Suga Sean's only loss in the UFC, as well as these guys are in the top 5 now, with Sean O'Malley being ranked number 2 as of yesterday. So here in this matchup, we're just taking it easy. Here on UFC 4, Chito can be kind of a hard fighter to get out of there just because he has that 97 chin. This is Sean O'Malley that hasn't been buffed, so if you go on to UFC right now, this is the same Sean O'Malley that you're going to be using. But I would highly expect a buff to Sean O'Malley coming within the next probably week or so, as well as a couple new added fighters. I believe Bo Nichols is going to be in there, as well as I forget the guy's name, the guys that are going to be added from the Contender Series that Dana White promised. So I would expect his update to be coming with that. So here we're just trying to take it easy. We're playing out at distance, trying to punish that miss kick, but we were out of range right there. Now with Sean O'Malley, you have to be very careful just because he can fight in the pocket, but if you let somebody get too close to you, they can tend to block break you and kind of frame trap you just because of his long stance. So we're just trying to stay in and out of the pocket. We're moving in and out. We're not just staying in his face with incredible pressure. But if we get him rocked, then we can definitely do that. So we caught him with a good jab hook. He's switching southpaw and orthodox because he sees that I'm chopping at that leg with the side kick. But that can honestly work into our advantage too, because he has thrown a couple kicks that I've checked. So if we keep checking kicks and keep landing those side kicks to the leg, it's going to damage both of those legs. And that's what we're going for, as we ripped nicely right there to the body. We just got to be aware of a front kick coming out or a roundhouse kick to the head coming out. Caught him right there to the body, but he did knock us down with a nice leg kick. Switch stance for a second, back into southpaw. Now you don't see me switching as regularly between southpaw and orthodox just because I want him to target one leg. So see how much damage he's already done to my right leg? I don't want to switch to the left and then let him damage that one as well and then have no leg to switch to. So that's kind of a strategy you need to use against leg kickers. If you can't check leg kicks, just let them work one leg and then switch to the other leg later on in the fight. So that way you have one really good leg that you can stand on. Right there, nice straight roundhouse kick to the body. Good feint into a leg kick to end that first round by my opponent. Now, it was a very, very close round, but I feel like I landed the more damaging strikes in that round. So we're going to try to carry that momentum heading here into the second round. We touch gloves and we're back underway. Catch him with a good jab. Interrupted that straight body kick that he tried to throw. Nice jab straight. Now you see him going with a lot of straight strikes, so we might be able to slip off. But he's also cracking off the leg kick. So that's a hell of a combination right there by TX. And that's really a sign of an elite level player, is that they can switch and start trying to get you to drop your block low. So instead of going to the body, he's really just cracking the legs. So now we're starting to time a little bit more slips. We're finding our range in the pocket. He's going down to the body, still trying to lower that block, but we're not really too concerned about him hitting our body too much as opposed to our legs. Nice knee right there as we entered into the pocket. Oh, he's clinching us up. We punch him. We're able to get out without taking any damage. He's starting to try to press forward. Now I'm just trying to pick and choose my times when to launch off combinations, because Chito does have that 97 head health. He's going to be very, very hard to get out of there in a short amount of time. So we're still cracking those leg kicks, those side kicks to the legs. Popping out that jab. Nice slip underneath to the body. Oh, we countered him nicely with a pull counter uppercut. Got that chin. Got that chin looking real iffy right now on Chito. But he's able to recover. But we got the damage that we needed. We capitalized on the opportunity that he gave us to get us a rock right there. So now we're firmly in control of this round. And this is how you have to play with Sean O'Malley for right now. He's a very hard guy to get a finish on most of the elite guys in bantamweight, as we hit him with another pull counter uppercut right there. Nice block breaking combination. We're going to switch back to southpaw. Cracking that block with a jab and a straight, just lowering it down, catch him with a good lead hook as we exchanged right there. He misses on his combinations. We make him pay with a jab leg kick. Nice teep kick right there. This guy's starting to try to work the body a little bit more. He's going away from the leg, so that lets me know maybe his leg health is starting to get starting to become a little bit of a problem. Just taking our time, hit him with a good calf kick right there that kind of stumbles him. Caught him with a nice four-piece into his block, into a good jab lead hook. Mixing up our two-strike combinations, catch him with a good slip straight. Now you guys see how I'm just taking my time in the pocket. I'm not overcommitting with too many four-piece combinations. Those of you guys that are newer to the game or that are intermediate players, that's definitely what you don't want to do when you're fighting in fights like this. You don't want to just be launching off four-punch combinations. Because guys like TX, they make hell of reads, and then they'll get you out of there, man. Even if you've never thrown a combination the entire fight, they'll read it, and then they're gonna make a counter on it. And that's gonna be the end of the second round right there. Now we had a very competitive back and forth second round, but we were able to get the rock right there off of that nice pull counter uppercut. So I feel like I have 2 rounds in the bag so far. So I would expect him to start adding a little bit more pressure, as well as starting to increase his volume of strikes, just because I think he knows that he's down 2 rounds. Like right there, he launched off a 4-piece. He hasn't launched off too many of those. So here we're just trying to take our time. Hitting them to the body, then back up to the head. Those body hooks are going to be there now when we're standing stationary, just because he's so concerned about us hitting that chin. So there he switches to southpaw, hit him with a good slip straight. Nice body uppercut right there by him. Catch him with a good jab hook off of that mistimed kick that he threw. Nice body uppercut as he leaned off. Man, every single time I see that move, that slip uppercut to the body, I always be thinking of Ed Parker, because that's really who made that really famous in UFC 3, was that slip uppercut to the body. Does a lot of damage if you actually do slip a strike. So we're just spacing it out, still taking our time. He's still cracking those legs. We're still in southpaw, but he switched back to orthodox. Launched off a front kick. We tried to break the block right there. Good slip off. We're slowly but surely starting to chip away at that block health too. Catch him with a clean front kick, but we don't get the rock. But we're able to land some more damaging strikes. Hit him with a good rear hook to the head right there. A little bit of a lag, but not too much. Just taking our time. He switched his stance again right there. But honestly, I feel like I'm doing a better job, and I feel like I'm landing more damaging shots when he's in southpaw as opposed to when he's in orthodox. So it's interesting that he is stuck on this strategy of switching back and forth. So we're just spacing it out, resetting. Catch him with a good jab as he went for the turning side kick to the body. There it is. Went for it again. Nice roundhouse kick to the body and to the open side of our body too. So we just need to be careful when he's in orthodox now that he's throwing that kick. Nice calf kick right there, and our leg health is starting to get a lot lower. But like I said, this is why we stuck in southpaw, because now look at the left leg health. The left leg health will be able to carry us through for the last 2 rounds if need be. So here we're still cracking off those leg kicks. He misses on that combination. We rip down to the body twice, then back up to the head. Jabbing, keeping that jab, keeping strikes in his face. Taking our time. Now see, he's starting to increase his punch volume, just because I feel like he knows that he's losing this fight. He knows it, so eventually I would expect him to just walk forward and just make it a slug out battle inside the pocket, which I'm okay with Chito, just because Chito has the same reach as Sean O'Malley as the 3rd round ends right there. Like I said, I feel like I'm in firm control of this fight. Obviously, I can get countered and get hit with a lot of damaging strikes, but with the pace that this fight is going at, I feel like I'm in firm control. I just need not to make a mistake. And there you see me finally switch to orthodox, just because for the last 2 rounds, I want him chipping away at that good leg health on the good leg, so that way I don't get rocked and I stay stationary and I don't eat too much strikes. So here we're just taking our time, holding up the block, looking for a pull counter if we can get one, because he has thrown a couple elbows in this fight as well. Starting to chip away. There's another one, and that's what we're looking for. That's what we're looking to pull counter, is that elbow. So we're not overcommitting. We're still spacing it out. You see the landed strikes right there, 138 to 115. I thought he was going to go with another strike, but he did a good job of ending it and then making us pay for whiffing a slip. Nice roundhouse to the body right there by him. That one was not really at range enough to do too much damage. So I see that he's throwing a lot of kicks. So we're just going to try to close the distance a little bit more, just because our body health is getting drained, as we both miss slip counters right there. But now it's really going to be a test of heart. Who is able to pull this fight out, as well as who's going to be more comfortable in the moments when they do get rocked. Because I guarantee you he's probably going to get a rock at some point if I make a mistake. So that's why I'm trying to minimize my strike volume as we rock him right there. Hurt him with a nice hook to the head. Taking our time trying to break that block, and we drop him right there with a good hook. We're going with some hooks on the ground, but it doesn't look like he's going to move his head off enough for us to be able to get a finish right there. But we got the damage that we needed. We dropped him. So now we're firmly in control of this 4th round again too. Firmly. As long as we don't make a mistake. We try to go to half guard to advance our position. He's going to go for a Kimura right here. And now I need to be careful, because Chito Vera, I don't know what his submissions are, but we do have low stamina, so it's a very big threat here that he decided to go for this Kimura. So it doesn't look like he's going to be able to get it, because our meter is filling up pretty good at this point. He's not staying with us too well. And we are going to be able to get out of it. And this is going to throw us into the dominant backside position right here. So he goes with the get up right there. And we're going to let him get up. We don't really want to be grappling with Chito too much, just because that's not really Sean O'Malley's forte. So we try to hit a knee on the exit right there. Work his body twice, then come back up to the head. But this is a very advantageous spot for us to be in. We can potentially get him backed up against the cage, as we hurt him right there. Now he's in a very bad spot. We drop him right there. Now we're going to go for the finish right here with Sean O'Malley. We're trying to get the dub, but we run out of stamina right there. He's able to hit the switch, and that's going to be the end of the 4th round. Very solid and great ending to the 4th round there by us. We got 2 drops and 2 fight-ending scenarios, so that chin health is looking very bad. So we're going to be looking for the finish here in this 5th round. And the stamina is looking very good for us right now too. So here we're just spacing it out, seeing what he's going to do. Is he going to try to go balls to the wall? He's not. Break the block right there. He's trying to go with that pull elbow or that slip elbow, so we need to be aware of that when we're standing in the pocket exchanging. Goes to the body twice. Still spacing it out, staying patient. And this is how you need to play when you're trying to go for a finish. Just stay patient. That damage will add up. Nice side kick to the body right there. Pushes and gains him a little bit of space. Crack to the body. Nice combination body or head body head right there by him. He misses on the triple hook. Closing the distance. Nice jab knee. We counter with a nice kick to the legs. And I'm honestly surprised that I haven't gotten a leg health rock either. Catch him with a good lead hook. Hurt him. Drop him right there. And this could be it, ladies and gentlemen. And we're finally able to get the revenge dub with Sean O'Malley against a very great fighter in TX, with a very good fighter in Chito Vera. But that's it, guys. That's it for the video. If you guys did enjoy this video, make sure to slap that subscribe button if you're new, as well as slap that like button. Let's get this video up to at least 15 likes, guys. At least 15 likes, and I will be one happy guy. But Until the next video, guys, take it easy, be safe, enjoy the rest of your guys' day, afternoon, evening, depending on where you guys are watching this from, and I will see you guys in the next video.